one, and we live. Welcome to Damu Keyway Conversations. I got Yael. Yeah. We got Henny Gang.
Damu Keyway Conversations.
We got Henny Gang in the building.
What's poppin', y'all?
And then we got Diamond. Y'all know they got a real dislike for Diamond. But when y'all come in, y'all hit that like button, share it to your friends. Tell them y'all up here with Yael, Diamond, Henny, and Deuce M's. I see y'all already live in the chat. First, let me shout out my Clubhouse people because they've been up in there. We've been chilling, going through that West Coast music Bay Area, right? G-Max, salute. Pacoima's in the building. The homie JG.
What it do?
Spud the blood. What's up, homie? Dry Babies in here. Shout out to IMB. Brother Town Mid. We got the real two guns. D Slim, what up? Bomani, what's up?
Salute, brother.
Salute.
Big to the things. Salute, champ.
Salute. Smoked Out TV.
Salute.
And we got Selena in here, even though I see her in the chat being managed. Yeah. Shout out Selena and the Henny Gang. They in the building. RDL says salute. Do Sim Yael in the chat. Y'all hit that MF like button. He's almost always the first one. Salute to RDL. I stay active in my chucks. That's my guy. Push the back time. I don't want to miss the live, but you're going up against the debate. Well, I hope that you vote for somebody, whoever you feel is going to help your situation the best. I don't got that much faith in this government. So, especially these two candidates. Salute to Do Sims and Yael. Salute to Damu Keyway Conversations. Real ones with real content. The revolution will be televised. We are the revolution. Power to the people. Black power with a black fist. Hey, salute to Money Grip. Salute. Crip, community revolutionary in progress. Our real enemies is the government and the pigs, not our own kind. So when you say you are a Crip, please do history on what you claim. Hey, man, thanks for that lesson, because it's a lot of people that might not even understand that whole movement. They just claiming it because it's fashionable. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Keith McCulley, salute, man. Megan Davis, what up? What you do for your birthday, Megan? You been managed in the chat too. I've been, y'all, this chat don't even be talking about the content no more. It be X-rated up in here. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to Damu Keyway Conversation. As we said, we blessed with the presence of the Queen Henny herself, that girl Henny, and all of the Henny gang, Diamond and Yael. Today, we getting into Miss Norwood, Sonia Norwood. We're going to talk a little bit about her, but we got some update. I'll let Henny tell you about how she came up on it, because the Henny legal team ain't to be fucked with. Remember, they had Wu-Tang Click, ain't nothing to be fucked with. The Henny legal team ain't nothing to be fucked with. Tell us how you stumbled up on that. I'm going to play it after this.
So as we were going through the court docs, we noticed that there were links in there. And so we clicked on the links. And the links were linking. And we got access to the evidence. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be giving y'all the evidence in said RICO case that is not a civil federal RICO. It is a federal RICO because it's in federal court.
All right, well, I'm already loaded up. We're going to go through the chat because I know you're going to see some of your people. Yael, I know your back hurting and you at emergency, but this is a slave ship. So we expect you to be active in the chat. Because when you talk, it hurt. This is slave plantation.
Gamble Keyway Conversations.
Now you got me twisted. I'm whoop right now, bro. But I hear this and I hear the way Henny talking about them links, man.
You ain't seen this yet, huh, Yael?
Nah.
I
gotta see this.
You be all out the loop. You don't even know he hit another nuclear weapon drop, nigga.
Yes, sir.
So, can I tell the people? Can I tell them?
It's up to you.
So, this video right here, if you remember everything that we talked about in the RICO case, the people that were involved, the Clubhouse rooms that were involved, if you want to know why you're in here, why you were on that list, this video is going to explain to you why you're in the list, and it backs up what Jared has been saying.
Yes, it's exhibits, all the exhibits that he sent down that we didn't want to read to y'all because first of all, they were fighting so hard to get away from giving him all of these different clips and evidence. So for whatever reason, they didn't want it out. Mm-hmm. But he put this together. This is kind of extensive, but we got the content. So we gonna get into the content. Let's get into it.
Shaq, 2100, 900, lime.
Fuck my nigga. Look, Frog. We got the Crips and the Power Rules, my nigga. This is my nigga Frog right here. He's from Cedar. See what the niggas that started Lime Life with me. We out here, nigga. This shit serious, nigga.
Shout out to my nigga Ray J.
Nip fucking with us. Nip money with us. They killed my nigga V-Rock. Got me sick about to throw up. They killed my nigga Frog, but we was all supposed to blow up. Look, I showed up at the funeral, tried to pay my respect. They put a strap on me like, you the reason he left. Nigga, that's my life. To you, this just a show. Now they done shot Lil Shaq, hit him in his chest. Got me ready to press, is it all a test? Now they done shot Lil Shaq, hit him in his chest. Got me ready to press, is it all a They try to take me. They try to take me.
I don't even know how much they cost, so I'm getting them for free.
Yeah, 79 is what
79?
Listen, y'all paying way too much.
200, 300 for these shit.
300?
Listen, I don't even want them motherfuckers.
Oh!
I'm rocking with Raycon, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Without me just going through all of the facts, right? I said what I said. I said what I said. Some of this shit is inhumane. What do I gotta lose?
First glance at his Instagram, and all everyone is thinking is how glamorous and exciting his life is. But the thing is that the man has been dealing with a lot more than meets the eye, as he recently got on a ledge. And I'm not being figurative here. Although no harm has come to him at the moment, 2 days ago was a completely different story, as the singer was on a bender that night that drove him to almost throw himself off a rooftop.
I've never been sued. I've never had a complaint.
Yeah.
It all happened while drunk, and during a moment of self-reflection, he wanted to share on his Instagram stories. He wrote, "If it wasn't for my kids, I would jump off and go tonight. Should I just jump off and end it right now? Trying to figure it out, maybe this life was an illusion. Maybe the next life was my real reality." And as you could tell from the video, the singer seems to have been dealing with a lot of things for a while now, and that's pretty valid.
First time in CES?
First time at CES. It's big. And
how's it been for you?
It's a blessing. Look around. Everybody's here to support. I'm going to walk around too and kind of learn about all the new stuff coming out.
The Consumer CES show is going on right now. The what? The Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. It's where they got all the crazy new shit that's coming out for the year. That's like where they present it. They have tons of all the latest new drones.
So the guy that's recording this right here as the evidence is the actual guy who filed the lawsuit. He's showing that he had interactions with him and was dealing with him at this level.
Technology and all the new apps and all the everything out there. It's in Vegas. CES, Consumer Electronics Show.
2013 CES is going down.
It's not a stunt. I just really need some advice. I'm saying some real advice.
what do you do like when it's like when you young and you know you got great ideas and you're working with companies and they're actually literally stealing from you?
Walk it back.
Let me
Hotel
pause
room.
that.
Jared, why?
Was y'all able to see the screenshot of him asking Kim Kardashian why are they playing these games? Like, this dude is really revealing. He's squilling. He's definitely telling this white boy is a civilian and he's exercising his civilian rights. He telling it all. Let's go.
White ass in the back. Don't know what's wrong with that boy. But yeah, it's cold as hell out here in this AZ. Guy, love y'all. Have a good day.
已准备好，等待连接。
Oh, we're taking off right now on this side.
What?
So right here.
Oh, my bad.
So right here, he's showing that he was delivered these scooters and all of this stuff as part of his association with them and the company at that point.
Raytroniks, I started out with the scooty bikes and the electric transportation. We did well for 4 years. I got with a new team, Cowboy Wholesale, and they acquired Raytroniks. We changed it to Raycon Global. We got
percentage ownership of the business. Do you have half of it?
We're three ways.
Yeah.
Got involved in this whole Raycon thing, man.
Well, you know, I started with the bikes.
Okay.
And I went for 3 years by myself, just with the team, and it just started to expand, and it started to grow and grow, and then I needed some help. You know, I needed to then build the infrastructure the right way and start going global, and that's when Cowboy Wholesale came in and took the company. We renamed it Raycon Global. We still got the scooty bike brand popping, so everybody can go online and get that.
RJ, do you need a license for that?
No, they only go 19. So as long as they go under 20, any kid, any age can ride. As long as you know you can get on the bike.
I'd love to chat first of all just about Raycon in general. What is your vision for the company? What is it that you're bringing to the table that you think the market really needs?
Well, we're bringing electric transportation in a real cool way, really cool, fun way. We brought the scooty bikes into America maybe 2 years ago, and everybody from Steph Curry, Diddy, and you know, whether it was the NFL or the NBA, everybody was on these things. And so what I wanted to do was grow the company. Now I got financing and I got a partner now whose name is Cowboy Wholesale. They gave me financing to get everything I needed now: smartwatches, headphones, microphones, drones. So now you come into my store or you come into our world and you can not just get a scooter or something that's electric like this new motorcycle that go 80. That's a new.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second, don't you?
But if you wanna spend $39 or $49, we have those items as well. Like I got a smartwatch for $39 or a smartwatch for $150. You know, depending on when there's $300-400 million on the table, and you inside of a company that you founded and that you put your heart and soul behind. We had 3 million earbuds sold. That's like 300 million for the company. Started with Raycon. That's when I got an offer for Scooty Bike, and I sold Scooty Bike at the same time. So they say 200 million projected. Listen, it's not about the money.
I did reach 2 billion, but we're not going to talk about
everything. Has to make sense. It's church all over the place. Come on, man.
Damn. I'm tripping. Did that sound like testosterone and man laughing right there where this dude's running through the hotel hallway in his boxers? That didn't sound real manly to me. And it didn't look real manly to me. Am I tripping?
Yeah, I give Jared a hard time. You know you a scumbag, and you know you
at times I've been a scumbag.
She is calling him a, quote, pathological liar. That's what Kim Kardashian is saying.
I don't believe anything he says either.
No.
Well, I don't need to stop covering for Ray.
I called Ray J last night. He told me that nigga told me something photographer was suing him and named me in some type of lawsuit or something, but he said, shit, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. What I pulled up, because I definitely would have looked into it, some little photographer or some nigga Ray J was working with. I think he invoiced Ray J, not a couple hundred. He invoiced Ray J saying he wanted 1% of his electronics company.
So here he is lying, talking about he didn't know what was going on when he took a whole deposition in relations to this case. He done called this guy, allegedly. He done called this guy that filed the suit, threatening him, right? As Sonia Norwood, Ray J are allegedly sending him to handle all the street stuff. Let's go.
Tech company. Ray J told him go fuck yourself.
Y'all niggas that was acting funny when niggas was in the rooms trying to do deals with niggas and shit. And now y'all blowing niggas' phones up. Don't ever forget. Don't ever.
So Clubhouse is obviously there. You see Jared right here in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Here you see Jared again with Ray J. No, that's not Ray J. That's somebody else. But you see Eban Films right here. He's streaming this content as it for his shit. Just go ahead and try to upload all this CS2 back content like the rest of these phallus pullers, right? Now your name has been in association with the honey side, and y'all under investigation, player. Nasty word.
Never forget. I know what it was.
Y'all still
I see what it is now. Don't ever forget.
Okay, shit.
That's a word of wisdom.
I hit it first.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Everyone in Clubhouse.
I was the first nigga to believe in this shit. Don't ever forget.
This nigga Ray be pressed.
Jared's my bro, right hand at all the stuff we got coming up in the future. One of our right hands and left hands. He's one of our eyes. He's our third eye. Where Jared at? Where's Jared?
My right hand and my left hand. Jared, the same one that filed this lawsuit. Oh, this is nasty.
All right. I'll send you another copy.
Ray J just beat it. Nigga went and filed something and said me and him running the criminal empire. My whole circle is all of that ran the clicks.
Hold on, pause it for a second, Juice.
Go ahead.
So, remember when he said he knew nothing about this? When we first exposed this? And he said, oh, I had to call Ray J, and Ray J had to tell me what was going on. Aside from the fact of him having to give the okay for things to move through with his attorney, this video is old. And he is admitting that he knows about this case. So, are we still pulling this out our ass? I just wanted to ask that question.
Yeah, there's a reason why they feign in ignorance. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing. They said that in their depositions also. A whole bunch of object. It's too vague. It's what they say, embarrassing. He sent them the questions for them to reply to with their attorney, and they was objecting and fighting so hard not to have to answer a lot of these questions. Anything else, Henny?
No, I mean that was it. But you know, like you said, they didn't want to give him the answers. They did everything except for pull a Woody and say, I don't recall. So yeah.
Let's go.
I don't gotta tell nobody. They just gotta do it because they feel like that's the
Did you hear
CS2
back? Did y'all just hear CS2 back? Let's play that back again, because that's a crime. And he just exposed CS2 back on audio committing a crime.
Is all of that ran the clicks.
So you hang with all of these bloods and these niggas that run the clique.
I don't gotta tell nobody. They just gotta do it because they feel like that's what they're supposed to.
Your name is the game.
He told this white man in America, a black man, told this white man, I don't even gotta kill nobody. I got people that's just gonna do it just to do it. And so they already established his ties and him admitting to his ties, not only to the Parus and the Bloods, but to all of the people that was running their clique. Let's go.
And you give information to the police, use a snitch. If your name is Blueface, and you give information to the police, you're a snitch. If your name is Ray J from Centerview Paru Barson, and you give him information to the police, you're
Oh, he just snitched Ray J out. Centerview Paru Barson. You know him as a Centerview Paru Barson. See where all that dry snitching shit he be doing come in?
Yep.
When they building cases against you, you're giving them evidence to substantiate this man is affiliated with these gangs.
a snitch. If your name is Wack 100, you are a snitch.
Yo, Wack,
right? But I'm gonna give you some other people too. I can give you some other names too that these niggas are just rappers.
Shout out to Suge, man.
You know,
Y'all lucky he's behind bars.
are you communicate? Y'all communicate with Suge? You communicate?
Y'all communicate. You know, Sway, at the end of the day, you know how it goes. Like, we grew, things grew, things changed.
Yeah.
Hip hop police came into play.
Wack 100 on
We
the
had to switch up. So at
Yeah.
the end of the day, the homie kind of didn't want to switch up and things had changed. So everybody had to go their way. You had to go your way on a whole bunch of things. You know what I mean? So everybody had to go their way. And he kind of stayed in the fast lane and he hit a wall.
Yeah.
Everybody
what I mean?
gotta keep going though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
but
keep
we all
going.
Still from the same situation.
All right, Ray J is here,
Definitely
man.
not from that situation.
Man,
I ain't taking count.
I got this. Ray, get in the car. Ray, get in the car.
Victim in alleged bodyguard fight pursuing charges. One of the guys who claims he was beat up by Ray J bodyguards earlier this week says he was blindsided by the knockout punch and he fully plans on pursuing charges against the people who attacked him. Damn! They got evidence of this man doing violence and they're trying to paint a cold narrative on the way that he utilizes violence to intimidate, threaten, and even injure people who don't do business the way they want them to do.
But that scene looked real familiar to that scene with him and Lemmy when they squared up outside that event during the BET weekend. That scene looked real familiar when Ray J went in the car and grabbed that book bag. So yeah, he definitely tries to intimidate people with violence.
Big Mass, salute. Welcome to the house. Salute. Triple OG, double OG. Let me put this back on.
Who you give guns to? The young niggas. What young niggas?
Give guns to both sides of the Crip.
What generation? What generation?
They know who they is.
So you giving Keyways Keyways guns?
Oh, what? Yeah, nigga, what? This whole neighborhood got to get that with. And what?
So yeah, I'm giving Crips guns to kill other Crips in his whole neighborhoods that I done gave to it. Damn, that sound like the police in the 92 Peachtree wanted us to kill each other off.
So what that mean?
Knock down your own con. I'm saying.
I want you to understand this about your religious belief and where we from. We kill over this shit too. It's power rule, and whether you want to accept what it is, it's been around for damn near 60 years, and we gonna stand on that, and we gonna die about that. Nah, I was so scared that it was gonna. They got no statute of limitations to it. I don't even call niggas on no phones about no shit like that. Let's get that right. I'ma go see a nigga. Or I'm gonna bring a nigga to me and have a conversation. I'm not calling no nigga to go do nothing to no nigga. Let's establish that.
When I hit Slay, he ain't gonna be able to even stay in his own town because I got some goons out there that's gonna get him too.
All right, Ray J.
Right now, I'll smack the shit out that nigga.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray,
Homies on the phone that like niggas, and they gonna rape that nigga. Bend that nigga over and stick it in that nigga.
Then a while back, a lot of the older homies.
So this guy is narrating a film, but this film has been put into a legal form after he deputized himself, charging a federal RICO. This is one of the reasons he's doing it. It ain't just about the money with him. They shook this man up. They fucked him out of 1%. That I don't know if he's telling the truth about that or not. Obviously, he has some kind of agreement with him. But they got all that dry snitching. This Paru, we gonna die about it. Oh, that look bad when motherfuckers is trying to charge you in a RICO.
It's like trying to holler at the boy PlayStation or how the boy Ray J, right? And he was telling what he was telling them if they want to talk to them, they gotta go through him, right? So when they was getting at him, he texted them and said, look, if you motherfuckers keep calling me like y'all some bitches, y'all gonna piss me off and I'm gonna start getting y'all stabbed and raped and fucked all in your ass, right? So he shot that to all the old people. He even shot one of the old dog, right?
He just got heated and he started threatening to make phone calls, and everybody that he's calling, I know them, Ray J. You can't call anyone on me because it's gonna backfire. Just stop it, Ray J.
You don't see where Ray J was attacking me, and bitch, you don't know Suge Knight, and you don't know this. Wow. Right. He's saying that he doesn't know me. Sir, I was there when Suge slapped you.
Oh, bitch.
Shots fired. So you're saying Suge is your godfather?
Finish what you were saying, Ray. I did what for you?
Well, I don't want to, what is it, indict you or whatever that shit called.
Incriminate you?
Incrimination.
Basically sicked Suge Knight and Suge's boys on him, and he got beaten up, I guess, 5, 6, 7 years ago. You say that was settled. Why do you think he attacked you last night then?
I have no idea.
I got the blood scooty bike for all my people so whooping. You see the red lights on the scooty bike. They're like, what up, blood, right? You got the Crip bike.
Remember when Magic was tripping on Lil Wayne? Remember I went on that mission. And I think...
So my mission is the one that did.
No, your mission I got mad at. I was mad. You talking about when you was down there? When you was down there waiting?
That's when CeeLo was alive.
Yeah, when you was down there waiting for them 3 days, and I had to get on the phone and address that. And
no, this after that. This is when I was this the Miami shit.
When with the producer nigga when CeeLo tripped out on the
I was
oh, you talking about with the scooty bike shit? What scooty bike
nah,
shit?
when you press them, y'all ended up being cool after that. But we was pressing because they was saying some shit about me not coming back to Miami or something petty.
Oh no, that's what the scooty bike.
Plaintiffs were allegedly short on funding to carry out the business plan agreement. So in December 2015, Jean Paul submits that he traveled to New York City and hand-delivered 2 I Ride For Me scooters to Norwood to be used to obtain financing to fulfill the first order of scooters contemplated by the business plan agreement.
Yeah.
You end up pressing
my bad.
them and then
we started talking after that, but I remember
exactly.
The first time was when the nigga Magic A7 tried to press Lil Wayne. Remember that shit was on TMZ, right? And I kind of like corrected that. And then when Top Dog was doing something,
yo, Wack, that boy Magic was notorious for the press, huh?
Yeah. The Millie video. I did something, and then that shit happened with you. When the shit happened with you is when the cop actually
Hey,
like with Birdman.
the shit happened. Hey, the shit happened with Magic that night with us. Remember that night? Oh my God.
Oh, you talking about when I stuck that whistle down his throat? Motherfucker, right?
No.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah, that's what it was. Nigga, I wasn't playing shit. That nigga came to the nigga Ray J window and said, "Hey, homie, you owe me $5,000 because my homegirl gave your homeboy some head." I said, "Hey, homie, I got the money over here. Come to this side." I hit that nigga with that Ruger.
Magic was my little nigga though. You know, I the one that brought Magic around to give him the Hawaiian stuff.
Yeah, that nigga there, my nigga. When he was on a mission.
Shout out Hocus 4/5 in the building, right?
Oh no, that's my brother.
Shout
He
out,
was on a mission, cause Suge sent him on the mission, right? On the bullshit. He just didn't know I was there. Yeah,
Well, you know, he the one did that mission on our boy Detail when Ray J had Detail up under him.
Yeah, hey, those of y'all don't know, I'm gonna let y'all know.
Detail, it's unfortunate that Detail still had an agreement with Ray J.
Aha.
And at the time, Suge was in business with Ray J, whatever that business was.
Okay.
I was there on all 4 approaches. He's insisting that he gets the money then. So then when I said, nah, it's not gonna happen tonight, that's when he popped up, was like, nigga, all right, it's on and popping in, my nigga. He said something about I have to pay a toll when I come to LA and that my mom won't be able to come to LA.
So Josh said, yo, we can go to the bathroom if you could fight. We could fight if that's what you want to do.
Let me ask y'all this. He's trying to establish a modus operandi of threats, intimidation, now even extortion, specifically starting at saying Suge. Now I see why they had Suge name in there. Saying Suge was doing this with him. These niggas was all in bed together, right? Ray J was little Suge and supposed to be in control of things for Suge. He established that. And then they already established that Wack is their street connect for other kind of business.
And he said at that point, Suge was like, motherfucker, I don't fight. I'll have your mother killed.
Everybody was kind of tipsy except me because I'm completely sober all the time. So I clearly saw everything that happened. The first punch came from 2 T's to his homie.
Okay.
Because at the moment when I grabbed him by the neck and started talking to him, the homie looked like he was about to pull.
Yeah.
And that's when 2 T's hooked off on him. Homie fell and the gun fell to the floor with it.
Mm.
And at that moment, that's when Ja hooked off on Suge.
And knocked him out. And then from what I heard, was that Suge actually pressed charges against Ja.
No. Suge did more than press charges.
He sued.
He did more than sue.
And from what Ja told me, that he actually had to pay Suge off a significant amount of money
to drop the charges.
To drop the charges.
I had to pay Suge off to drop the charges for Ja.
Mm.
Because I couldn't see my man going to jail for that shit.
Because I guess Ja was facing a bunch of years over that, an assault charges.
We had to kind of show a little bit of distance because of all the shit that was going on. And I felt it was more for Ja's protection, even though I don't think he needed protection. But normally when somebody get knocked out, they don't come back with fists. They come back on the blaze.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be target practice. I'm going to bleep you. Bleed that.
Do you remember when I was in Tampa, you threatened to kill me?
No, about what?
I gotta refresh your memory on this.
Yeah,
This
I don't
was
even remember coming through Tampa.
no. It was over the phone. So let me. This whenever people tell me crazy Wack stories, I'm like, I got one. And then this was after.
It was behind a game or something. It was with me when I earned the name Wack. You know, Wack in my age meant some other shit. Today it means what it means. You know what I mean? You had to earn that name, right?
Yeah, as a kid, it was like you whack a motherfucker. You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Politics still go over family when it go to business.
Okay, when it comes.
So they are like everybody from the same gang. So
R&B singer Ray J was reportedly arrested after getting into an altercation at a Beverly Hills hotel Friday night. And People magazine says police were called to the Beverly Wilshire Hotel and the singer was asked to leave, but became aggressive and ignored that request. The man, known for making a sex tape with Kim Kardashian and dating Whitney Houston, was taken into custody and then allegedly kicked and shattered a police car window, spitting on an officer as well. And the 33-year-old, he was booked for trespassing, vandalism, battery on an officer, and resisting arrest. He
Pull up to the club, about 100. A lot of power rules and a couple bounty hunters. I'm whipping in that race with my gunners. 105 West with some shooters right in front of us.
Niggas like, yo, Wack. Nigga 50 he gonna be at the SLS hotel. What? Yeah, the little bar area over there. He gonna be in there. Nigga, word come down. Power rule, we through there. This one is on. Nigga, he pulled up in this motherfucking SLS hotel. Come in that motherfucker, like 10 of us. We coming in this motherfucker, and I stop, I'm looking around. I'm like, something don't seem right about this scenery. Man, this nigga had about 8 Navy SEAL niggas. Real. These niggas got the shit in the air. These niggas is moving with the tactical head. They see this nigga got the moving. They position around. This nigga look back at us and smirks. Yeah, we ain't got no win with that. See you later, homie. We ain't got no. He did that on the West Coast. He did that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Took a bag. This nigga had, I swear, you'd have thought it was the president of the United States in this bitch. Nigga, I look, you niggas got the moving around, and nigga, I'm like, shit.
Nigga Fat Joe said that shit too. He said the same shit. Seen that
I'm
nigga
telling you, my nigga, on my nigga, listen, I'm leading the pack. I got my squad. Nigga, ain't no nigga. Cover this motherfucker. The homies like, I said, oh no, we can't play with this. What? I said, nigga, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Nigga, we out of here. These niggas body armored up. These niggas got magazines. The mini AR joints. You know, the ones as big as your forearm. Right? They ain't gonna get in trouble for fine, nigga. We going to jail 10 times. We in Beverly Hills. You talking some Brooklyn shit, because I done did it with some real fuck some music. I was doing other shit over there. Right? Fuck a music, right? Anybody back in them days, right? I just take you to the Supreme Team days. Them other niggas on the other side.
Irv Gotti and them.
Listen, Supreme them. We ain't talking about Irv them. Tell her you a Wack shit. Tell her I ain't somebody else. Tell
I
Sonya
know.
stop tripping, my nigga.
It say Sleepless in L.A.
Yeah, tell Sonya stop tripping, my nigga. You in Wack shit. She
My
tripping.
bad, Wack. My bad, Cash Jones.
Listen, the only police we fuck with is the crooked police, there's Power Rules and Crips, there's gang members that niggas don't know they gang members. We fuck with them police, them the homies.
The only police we fuck with is crooked police, this and that, them the homies. This nigga just told y'all that the police is his homies, and y'all arguing whether or not the nigga's a rat. But who was the old girl? What was the whole deal with her? I keep seeing that name, and I haven't added 1 + 1.
They do everything we need them to do. And it's a lot of them.
You know what I'm talking about, Henny?
Music. I was doing other shit over there. Right? Fuck a music, right? Anybody back in them days, right? I just take you to the Supreme Team days. Them other niggas on the other side.
Irv Gotti and them.
Listen, Supreme them. We ain't talking about Irv them. Tell her you a Wack shit. Tell her I ain't somebody else.
I know.
Stop tripping.
Sharita Mays, licensed mental health professional. Y'all see her Instagram? She's right up under the new filing. She's right up under CS2 back on the federal filing. She works as a SMART officer. The SMART program is the mental health people that ride along with the LAPD. She's in Sleepless in LA. She's on the 100 side with CS2 back. She's on Clubhouse, more than likely gathering intel. They've been stalking me for years now, so with spies, all kind of shit. So I been knew it was some federal shit. But y'all argue that this man ain't the police and ain't working with the police.
Yeah, but Deuce, she's also the cop, one of the people that snatched Jared up.
Right, and try to say he was 5150. The police is supposed to snatch them up. She's supposed to be with him, try to put him in the hospital, put him on drugs, all of this type of stuff. Say that he he needed to be medicated and all of the stuff. That's her. So who is the other girl that they show her PTR right here? Henny,
my nigga.
It say Sleepless in LA.
YN Vaughn.
Yeah, tell Sonya stop tripping, my nigga. You in Wack shit. She
My
tripping.
bad, Wack. My bad.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I seen it a couple times in the paperwork. We'll look deep
We
into
gotta
this.
look into who she is. Yeah.
Two-time Grammy nominated LA artist, edutainer, expansion of the mind.
Cash Jones.
Listen, the only police we fuck with is the crooked police, is Power Rules and Crips, is gang members that niggas don't know they gang members. We fuck with them police, them the homies. Yeah. They do everything we need them to do. And it's a lot of them out here. You know, they pull a nigga over and taking what we need to take. Them the police we fuck with. So we fuck with police, but we fuck with the police that's
fuck
us.
with police.
Right. Them out there. They don't work in the hood. They may work over there, but if I got a license plate number, you know what I'm saying? You know how I go. You know what I'm saying? So it's keeping it real as far as us sitting down and having lunch and all that. That ain't what's happening.
You know, yeah. Man, y'all know I ride with Wack 100 on everything. Somebody that I've been knowing and seeing since he's been like 14 years of age. I remember my first encounter with Ray J was when
Retired LA County Sheriff's Lieutenant and his son, a one-time cop with the Compton Police Department, have been indicted on federal drug trafficking and money laundering charges. Prosecutors say Reggie Wright Sr. and his son, Reggie Wright Jr., are both members of the Grape Street Crips gang.
He and his son, Reggie Wright Jr., were both arrested last week in Southern California on federal drug trafficking and money laundering charges out of Memphis, Tennessee. Prosecutors say the father and son are among 22 gang members and gang associates responsible for running a drug pipeline from Los Angeles to a gang in Memphis. The drugs include heroin, marijuana, meth, and cocaine.
So they're supposed to be at the top of this indictment. Reggie Wright, who we all know is a 137 confidential source, admittingly, right? And then after the guy from, I think it's Choke No Joke, the FBI agent exposed that he talked with him and his father. But they just said heroin, weed, and all of that. He said all he pled out to was some marijuana. I wonder what's up with that. But they were dealing with these guys in Tennessee, the Grape Street sector, the Grape Street Watts Crips out there, and they would call themselves, I think, Peter Roll Mafia, something like that. And yeah.
Reggie Wright Jr. also worked at Compton PD, but later left law enforcement to work for Suge Knight and Death Row Records. Suge Knight is currently awaiting trial on murder charges after he barreled his truck into two men in a Compton parking lot.
And that was it. I was with the bitches. We fucking with each other, and you trying to put shit out on me. You go against me.
No, I ain't put it out yet. I'm
nigga.
gonna put it out today, though.
Hold on, bro. You go against me with Ion. That's
Calm
cool,
down, bro. What you
hold on.
I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gang shit on him, bro. Also on my mouth. We got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama sucking the other nigga's dick. Nipsey behind the bitch fucking her. He pulls his dick out the bitch, go grab the bitch by her hair, pull her mouth off the nigga's dick, tongue kiss the bitch, and put her mouth back on the dick. Neighborhood crib. We got all the footage, bro.
I think that's where it gets a little disrespectful. The neighborhood crib part.
Every time a nigga asks me, bro, about yo, I'm like, yo, bro, listen, if I didn't like dude, I'd have been did some nigga. I've been in the middle of some shit and ain't got nothing to do with me, but I know if that shit come out, it ain't gonna look good, nigga. For real, nigga. Straight up. Nigga. So
You said he's recorded 3 conversations.
If I didn't like this nigga, I'd have been, yeah, put it out. You know, I looked out, and when I started doing business with Ye, man, we could have sold that shit when I did the Oscar De La Hoya play, right?
Right. This is the third extortion allegation being mentioned in this case. The third. I hope y'all don't think extortion is a civil accusation.
I thought you was gonna do that because you didn't do that, right?
No, I could have moved it back then to the black market. Like they wanted to give us $5 million for that shit. Cause it was real hot back then, but we locked up on it. And when dude got with her and started having kids and all this old type of shit, you know, somebody else approached us.
Hit that like button.
Bro had just had his first kid. I'm like, bro, you know, it's a different thing. Before we were just all running around the woods, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to, you know, dude got kids by that girl, so let's just hold on to the shit. Maybe we just do something with him.
He got me all of the sex tape back.
Oh my God.
And he flew home and got the computer. It was on the hard drive. And I met up with Ray J at the airport and got it all back.
Oh, Kim.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
I know Kanye did this for me, but he also did this for my kids.
Thank
you. So this is the second sex tape with Ray J and Kim Kardashian. For those who don't know how it is alleged, there was one sex tape already made. Once they finally went through legal and decided they were going to move forward, Kim mother said that was unbecoming of her daughter to shoot another one. So they shot another one, and that's the one that was released that went viral and the big deal or whatever. So now here comes CS2 back, meeting with Kanye. He had the picture, him, Kanye, the wide receiver, and Antonio Brown. They all meet up or whatever. And at the same time, Kanye said he's going to go get that other tape to make sure it was no more tapes. So the first tape is actually the second tape, and this is when he got with him. And they're trying to establish that he was extorting them with the sex tape. Sound familiar? Shaquille O'Neal, Mark Stevens, who went to them in the paperwork? Same nigga. Nasty work.
you for Kanye and for his unbelievable way he does things and the ability to get something done. And
Amen.
probably a big, fat, huge check. So we're all very grateful.
Oh, definitely not no check. We're not getting extorted ever again.
Oh, no
But you
way.
did get extorted.
Let's talk about.
We're not getting extorted ever again.
Talk about the whole story about how.
Let me ask the team about that.
Actually happened now.
Did I interpret that correctly? He said, we're not getting extorted ever again. Is that how you took? Does that mean that you was extorted this time?
That's what it sounded like to me.
Yael.
Yeah, can you hear me?
You all right?
Nah, I'm all right.
Nah, you don't even sound right, bro. Go lay down. We got you. We got you. Just watch your front. We got your back, man. Go lay down. Get yourself right, killer.
I'm here, bro.
I was lying about the slave plantation.
No, I'm gonna be here, bro.
Nah, bro. Go get some rest, bro. I can hear it.
I'm here, bro.
Well, it was brought to us by a third party. Felt like the proper paperwork that we needed was in place. That came along with it. Now, that ultimately wasn't the case, but we went out there and said, look, we feel comfortable releasing this movie. Ultimately, we were able to have a conversation with Kim after much back and forth and lots of legal stuff going on. But ultimately, she agreed to allow us to.
Go knock her out real quick. I just want you to knock her out real quick. One time.
I guess you guys didn't see that part, but he had also said that he had someone in the audience waiting to fuck me up the second I walked off stage.
On the show, you know, Princess accused you of being a madam who prostitutes out her friends.
She didn't say that on the show. She said that on an Instagram post.
Some of the things that you did, you know, while working for Ray was, you know, kind of hooking up girls and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was years ago. Yeah, I used to be.
Hip-hop producer, reality TV star, and Las Vegas resident Molly Mall admits to running a prostitution ring in Clark County for more than a decade. He pleaded guilty to several charges in federal court today. Prosecutors say his legal escort businesses were just a front. 13 Action News anchor Carla Wade is live tonight with more on the case and Molly Mall's history of legal troubles. Carla.
Yeah, Trisha, the fans of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which aired on VH1, will recognize Molly Mall's name. He was on that show in 2014, and he's also worked with artists like Usher and Drake. 44-year-old Jamal Rashid, known by the name of Molly Mall, took a deal, pleading guilty in federal court to unlawfully owning and operating a prostitution business. According to the plea agreement, he admitted to owning, operating, and managing several businesses in Clark County. We were even able to find county records of a lot of those now shut down businesses. Rashid confessed that several were disguised as legal escort services and operated between April of 2002 and September of 2014. It was back in 2014 that the FBI raided his Las Vegas home and the escort service Las Vegas Concierge. Rashid was being investigated at that time for alleged human trafficking. Rashid also admitted his credit card was used to pay for airfare and other travel-related expenses, and that he used paid websites like Backpage and Eros to advertise, and that he enticed numerous women to engage in prostitution. There was even an investigation into claims Rashid was working with vice detectives within the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. The U.S. Attorney's Office had this response to those claims. In the course of investigating Mr. Rashid, the U.S. Attorney's Office, in partnership with the FBI, did examine and develop information regarding allegations of related wrongdoing that generally have been the subject of media coverage. Following an extensive inquiry, we concluded that there was not sufficient evidence to support any additional charges relating to Mr. Rashid, his associates, or others, and therefore closed the investigation.
We're saying that Ray J is loose with the hands. So can you tell us what that assault was about? Like, because we didn't get to see it.
He was drunk.
He was drunk, and he swung on you.
And he grabbed my hair and tried to pull me to the ground, and then he swung on me.
Oh.
So he tried to pull you to the ground.
So now here we got Morgan Hardman talking about Ray J was drunk and swinging on her, pulled her by her hair. There's a lot of allegations going on for niggas not to be going to jail. I don't know if I did all this threatening and extorting and pulling people by their hair and beating them up, I'd be up under the prison. Maybe he got some good lawyers because he got money. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
That's very interesting.
But I don't lie, so that's just.
Yikes. I don't even know what to say after that because I don't. That doesn't sit
And
well
the
with
sad
me.
part is that my son was like screaming in the car
in front of
trying
your
to
son.
Yeah, he was trying to rip out of the car to come help me. You know, because
In front of
that's
her
my
son.
baby. That's my boy. You know.
What
and
a
he's
low
11.
down, dirty.
And Lil Wayne are now reportedly targets of a federal drug investigation involving thousands of dollars of narcotics, including lean.
Not the perks, but the lean a lot. I ain't gonna lie, fuck him up. The juice.
He
I got
really
the
does.
juice though.
Literally.
I got the juice for real.
In the
real.
cup.
Not this. Nah, this is I'm sick.
Cocaine got a nose,
Those who partake in the illegal substance may want to chill out on the social media posts. According to a report from the Miami Herald, Homeland Security agents used the Instagram account of Chris Brown, Future, and Lil Wayne associate Harrison Garcia, aka Cuban Harry, aka Muhammad Ali, to bust him for his connection to numerous robberies of the purple drink from various Miami CVS and Walgreens stores. Although his account on the social media platform is private, posts showed him driving exotic whips, posting bundles of cash, showcasing tattoos, displaying jewelry, and hanging out with some pretty high-profile artists. Those posts on Instagram made him a target and allowed authorities to obtain a warrant for his arrest last October before he was arrested again a few months later. In the news report, Garcia was also caught selling liquid promethazine to federal agents on video. Garcia's trial is set for February 6th, where he faces charges stemming from the robberies and racketeering.
It's become sort of a running joke about street guys, whatever that means, incriminating themselves on social media, but it's oh so real. Just ask the former lean supplier of Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, and others, Cuban Harry. And you'll probably be shocked by the federal prison term he received back in 2017. First, opened an investigation into Garcia for trafficking both purple drink and the reefers back in the summer of 2015. Quote, over the course of the investigation, law enforcement monitored Garcia's use of his Instagram page to traffic illegal controlled substances, a law enforcement affidavit letter stated. Records provided by Instagram pursuant to the search warrant revealed direct messages sent and received by Garcia in which Garcia negotiated with customers for the sale of promethazine with codeine, MJ, and other controlled substances and agreed to provide the requested narcotics. Now, after using this info for about a year or so to track Cuban Harry, Harrison Garcia, he started amping up the pressure on him. In August and September of 2016, Homeland Security agents monitored Garcia selling promethazine and referred to a confidential informant twice. One time he made a $1,900 sale, once was for $2,600. Boom, October 2016, the feds hit Cuban Harry. They hit his house in Miami and it was pretty much a wrap from there. They found a Glock and an F&N semi-auto, 2 pounds of the high-grade Zazas, and a bottle of Prometh with codeine with a street value of over $1,000. That stuff's worth even more now, especially if it was the infamous no longer available activist, which I think supposedly if you have an old bottle of it is 6 bands now. Now, Cuban Harry's helpfulness to the federal government didn't stop at just conveniently providing evidence of what he was doing on his Instagram and his DMs. When they raided him, he took him to his stash house in another part of Miami where they found an AK-47 assault rifle, an Uzi, and 3,000 Xanny pills. Now, when he started going to court, Cuban...
Hey, I'm going to stop it right here because y'all want the content. It's free, but y'all ain't hit the motherfucking like button. This shit is disproportionately evened out. When you got the Queen Henny talking about, I've been seeing everybody else, and I'm like, good looking, you know, that they, you know, bringing up notice, but y'all ain't got to pay $1, a cent. All y'all got to do is show appreciation and hit the like button. We could have showed this whole shit, but we could end this shit right now.
That's a whole lot of telling going on.
And what you say, yeah?
So that's a whole lot of telling going on. This is, bro, that's a lot. Is that who was that dude that did all that telling?
The cooperating with the authorities and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plug, which I told niggas that's why I don't sell drugs no more. The plug is you gonna be the downfall for the plug. But yeah, bro, I don't think they even want no more of this content. We brought this. Shout out to Henny Gang again and the Henny legal team. We was just gonna show half, but we got people in here, but the likes is disproportionate. Like, damn, but y'all can't even, is it we supporting y'all or y'all supporting us?
I don't think they know what they're looking at. Like, what you're looking at is the actual evidence that breaks down. If your name was on that list and you were curious as to why your name was on that list, pay attention to the video for your portion. All those Clubhouse rooms questioning why was Sleepless in LA mentioned and why was this one mentioned. This is why. But I don't think they get what they seeing. They watching it.
Well, I put it in layman terms as much as possible. Y'all definitely watching it. What y'all watching is evidence that was submitted by, how do you pronounce his name? Mildred? Jared Milgram in a federal RICO. It was a civil suit at first. Then it went over as a federal RICO. He submitted a whole argument and request for all of these different clips and to put them to show the evidence and prove every element of what he's alleging in this federal RICO. Am I online with American Dope? I don't know what that is. Spider, keep watching. Hit that like button. Let's get back into it, man.
Cuban Harry's defense team put up kind of standard defense when you're clutching at straws in a big drug conspiracy case. They said he was a drug addict who merely sold to support his own habit, and that his drug dealing social media posts were all studio gangster persona. Quote, I had an image to portray to boost up my followers, Cuban Harry said during his sentencing. I guess it's just the music industry. I was never a drug trafficker. But Garcia was doing more than just guzzling the lean himself. According to federal prosecutors, Cuban Harry was responsible for pumping the Miami music scene, which had become a key spot for hip-hop tastemakers, full of illegal promethazine and codeine syrup. After 4 days of testimony at his trial, jurors heard that he admitted to selling large amounts of various dopes to Lil Wayne, and he even received $15,000 at once from Chris Brown. So young Beezy was spending a lot of money at once, $15,000 in one sale. And I know you guys have accused me sometimes of implying celebrities, like our informants and stuff. But again, I got to ask you, how do they know the details of a particular sale and the exact dollar amount? Makes you kind of wonder. Perhaps it was in one of the direct messages that they got from their search warrant. Probably.
Oh, and one time,
SBI.
Shout out Key to Rock, neighborhood to neighborhood, free to low. We was having a gang of pills amongst our circle, ecstasy pills back in the day, boats by the thousands. I remember my brother gave Ray J like a boat or two on front on consignment, just because it's Ray J, good for it. However, it took quite some time to cash my brother out. Phone calls wouldn't be answering the way it's supposed to. And I remember we was at Can-Am one night, and after just imagine, Spider probably called Ray J twice this week, maybe even earlier that day, no answer. And now we in Can-Am in the kitchen, and he didn't expect to see Spider. So now Spider on Cuz. I remember he was on Cuz so hard that nigga Ray J started crying. I remember Miss Chalet was in there washing dishes. She left and went and told Suge to go get Suge. And I remember it was a security guard that night. This is how I got involved. Because when my brother was going big on Ray J about his money, the security guard, corny ass square nigga, gonna tell Ray J, hey, scoot over, man, because my aim ain't that good. I went big, like, nigga, you think you the only nigga with a gun in here, nigga? I'm gonna blow you. We went real big that night. But
Sonia is like a mother to us. We are very close. Ray's family. Nobody messes with Brandy Boyd, bitch.
Well, we are learning new information about the scandal involving former Port of Los Angeles Police Chief Ronald Boyd.
It's a story we've been following on CBS 2. Ronald Boyd pleaded guilty to making a false statement to the FBI, tax evasion, and failure to file tax returns. New sentencing documents show that Boyd claimed his problems stemmed from his wife's gambling habits and taking care of his elderly mother. But prosecutors say he was actually funding a lavish lifestyle, including his own gambling and 3 mistresses, 2 of whom were exotic dancers.
Boyd was sentenced today to 2 years behind bars and ordered to pay $300,000.
I remember.
So that is where we're going to leave off, and it's not for the people not hitting the likes. We wanted to get halfway through. We still got about 38 minutes left, and we'll get to that tomorrow. We could just go over a little bit of what we got today. Boyd, there's a reason why I wanted to end with Boyd. Boyd was the chief at the port in Los Angeles. There's allegations of living lavish lifestyle, securing illegal contracts, and all kind of other allegations that he was in prison for. He went to prison for 2 years. Don't know if he out yet or whatever, but we're going to be looking into Boyd, this guy at the It's a lot to keep up with. And we didn't even go through all of that paperwork with you because a lot of that paperwork was this. Request to get this. All of the different clips because he's alleging that he's been extorted. He's alleging that Wack 100 has this relationship with the smart officer, that the smart officer be on Clubhouse with him, that the smart officer had a picture on her social media throwing up Pyru. These aren't just for entertainment or happen chance. These are because he's trying to push a federal RICO specifically on to Raytroniks, Sonia Norwood, Ray J, Wack 100. That's like the three-headed monster, right? The way that they do business. He's trying to establish that. Not for y'all, because y'all haven't read all of the things that he's alleging to happen. Henny read it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the relationship with this guy Boyd at the shipping yard with Ray J and his whole case isn't known to me. So I think I'm going to take time to focus in on Boyd so we can better give y'all understanding of how this is supposed to tie in. Anything else? Henny, Yael, Diamond?
Man, this is some very insightful information, but like you said earlier, how you if you don't see the key puzzles that's being put together, that the same extortion tactics that was used on Shaq was used on this individual. On top of that, a whole trail of footprints of how these people are coming together, like Hitty said, with the connection and links of these people being on that list. It's really showing itself right now. So if people are not paying attention to the receipts, you're really missing out on the big picture. And I think in more detail, when we get into more of the paperwork of the situation, it's gonna really implode to everybody, bro.
Henny?
Well, connecting the dots is very simple when you have visual aids in front of you showing you how each person is placed into this case. Now, for those of you that were on the list, I've been speaking a lot about if you're on the list, you need to be paying attention to this because I had someone in my chat that was very adamant about, I don't know what this is. I don't know why my name is being said. If you run a room, if you sit in the presence of, if you interview, if you had any conversation that proves Mr. Milgram's case, you are named. And as you know, Wack doesn't know how to shut up. CS2 Back runs his mouth, continuously tells on himself. But not only does he tell on himself, he tells on the criminal acts that have gone on around him, that have involved him, or that he has knowledge of. And it's like I said in my live earlier today, a lot of us wouldn't know a lot of the things that we do know that have gone on in LA behind the scenes of things. We wouldn't know a lot of the hood politics that go on out in LA if it wasn't for him getting up here running his mouth. We wouldn't know a lot of the behind the workings of a lot of things that have happened, be it criminal, be it just something that is embarrassing. We wouldn't know if he wasn't out here running his mouth. Not only that, everything that we have seen him do is a pattern. There's a pattern of extortion that happens. There's a pattern of bullying and being what is it called? The enforcer to things. Why even Sonia Norwood herself has said that Wack handles all of their street business. He got on here and incriminated himself saying that he stuck a pistol down somebody's throat. And y'all look at it as entertainment, but the law looks at it as criminal. So the longer he gets up in there, this is why they're listening into these clubhouse rooms. Have y'all not noticed there's a pattern in that too? Because the clubhouse rooms came up in the Keefe D trial too. His interviews came up in the Keefe D trial because he don't shut up. So for those of y'all that feel like y'all want to run on that train, that this is still a false narrative, or even feel like, oh, we just bringing this back up because of whatever reason is going to be put out there. The reason that this case is taking so long to get to all the pieces to y'all is because this is a big case with a whole lot of information and evidence to it. But, you know, if you're going to catch this on a replay it again and absorb the information that you're hearing, and watch what's going on in front of you and put the pieces together and pick up the patterns. That's all I got to say.
Diamond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For me, I'm just, it's just amazing how much shit they done put out there on the internet and in social media, and all the telling they done, and ain't none of these niggas went to jail. It shit scares me, man.
Yeah.
Scares me. So when he say he working with the police, you better believe it. Because he working with the police. It ain't no way, no possible way you could do and say all this shit that he done and said. This nigga done admitted to selling guns to these people, them people. He done said he done this, that. He done extorted these motherfuckers, that mother. Homie, nigga, you done admitted to 1,000 crimes and ain't been charged not once. Man, I just ended right there. Ain't nothing else to be said.
Well, just so y'all know who we talking about, the man that say he working with the police. Hold on, we gonna stop screening this. Just so y'all know who we talking about. I want y'all to remember the buster that we talking about. Just in case y'all didn't know. Hold on, let me pause this. Boom. And then we're going to share this with y'all real quick. 2 quick short videos, and then we're going to be taken out by the queen. This the buster that we talking about. They're playing like he a gangster. All you niggas over there that's dealing with this dude, I hope you ain't in the streets no more.
Deuce,
Yeah.
why this picture? Because it looked like he getting them 3 fingers right there in that picture.
Damn.
I can't unsee it now.
Nah, it's a video. But if you sitting on the stage with this dude, if you're on the phone with him, you know he's recording. But he's not the only one recording. Remember, he hangs and deals with police. You're liable to get caught up on this indictment or this RICO indictment that they're pressing in the feds, but you deserve it because we've been
texting me and DMing me talking about am I good? I don't know what the fuck the internet talking about, but whatever whole ass nigga
now watch this.
Gotta lie and say he knocked me out or dropped me or did any of that to me. Whoever that nigga is, all I seen a nigga swing and run. A nigga 300 pounds.
First and foremost, a nigga swung on you and ran. Why is niggas just swinging on you? When was your swing back? Shit crazy out here in the streets for these confidential sources. Let's go.
But did you hear the latest one?
Oh, yeah. I heard about it. I don't know if it's true or not, but we're going to let you get into that if you want to. I just want them to catch his own words about J-Rock knocking him out inside the dressing room. There are no cameras in the dressing room. That'll be peeping Tom shit.
Couldn't do nothing and run. That's a bitch ass nigga.
Dressing room, whatever y'all. So when he comes to Clubhouse and on the social media and says, ain't nobody knocked me out. Where's the camera footage? He's insulting your intelligence. He said that he was knocked out. He said right there he was knocked out in the dressing room. Why would it be a camera in the dressing room while somebody knocking you out? So because it wasn't no camera in the dressing room, you didn't get knocked out. So why is you saying you got knocked out in the dressing room? A buster. Never met a blood or a paru that allows somebody you consider to be your opposition put their hands on you without a violent response. That nigga would have been rolled up off the yard. Failure to respond. We got one more for y'all, because this the buster that we talking about, man.
Fuck out of here. Standoff is not an altercation, my nigga. Niggas burnt out. Niggas know what time it is. I ain't gonna keep speaking. No, niggas know what it is. Knock them lies out to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We took the video and showed the whole surroundings and showed what it was, my nigga. I'm gonna leave it like that. Knock it off. It's 1:20 in the morning, nigga. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with me. Niggas talking about you stomp me out, pay out shit, rush me and all this sort of shit, my nigga. One swing and a square off is not a rush, nigga. Fuck out of here with that shit.
One swing and a square off is not a rush. So he's admitting again that somebody else then swung on him, this time being Tiny Draws at the Novo. When they went up there to get this bitch ass nigga, they caught him walking Kanye West off of the stage. They slapped him and fired on his bitch ass, and he ran again.
Well,
So
as bad as his skin is, we can't tell if he got lumps and bumps or not, because he's already lumpy and bumpy by nature.
Well, now he put that V8 Hemi on and got up out of there. He's very fast, right? One of his boys fake like he had some, pump fake, he didn't have nothing. By the time they looked again, Wack was gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went. But this is allegedly the guy they got handling all of their street shit. This is the guy, allegedly, that these niggas online want to crash out for. A pussy. Big, fat, hairy pussy. And I don't mean to be vulgar like that, but we have Big Messy Marv in here, and I just know he wanted me to relay that word in those terms. Big, fat, hairy, wet pussy. And that's y'all street muscle. The gay, what do you call them? The booty goons. The nigga booty goons.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Nah, you didn't offend me. That's just a diabolically disgusting description right there.
Well, it is.
It fits, but
it fits more than you know. Trust me.
I don't think I want to find out.
Wack is exempt from going to jail. That's why he runs his mouth so much. He wants everyone else to go to the big house. I wonder if they gave him total immunity for his testimony in the Biggie murder investigation.
I don't know if they gave him immunity, but they probably give him a check at the end of the day. Because the way he set everybody up, like, people don't look at that. Like, he get people to come on to that Hunted side and incriminate themselves.
Intentionally.
Exactly. So it's like, y'all don't realize that this is a setup. Like, he's a setup king. That I will say, he will set you up in a second. And he knows this call is being recorded. Okay, we all know what that says, where that comes from.
You want to know how I know? Because I recorded it.
Hey, if you dumb enough to crash out for this nigga, because he ain't going to jail, you gonna be the dumb nigga to go to jail. You better think again. He's already under investigation. He's recording, and he more than likely got leverage over you. Some kind of compromising position. You know what I'm saying? A little leverage up over you because he knows some of your G homies and some. But because he ain't gonna deal with you unless he has that. If you be his get out of jail free card, that's on your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's obvious. Oh, I fuck with the police. You fuck with the police. I got homies that's police. You got homies that's police, but you on here talking about all kind of crimes and all of that. Nasty work, man. Can you take us out, Henny? I got a salad to eat.
All right, y'all. So I hope that y'all enjoyed the content. We thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in with us. Shout out to the replay gang who's going to run it up every time. Shout out to y'all who were here with us from the beginning all the way to now or whenever you joined us. We appreciate the views, the likes, and the commentary. And that's going to do it for this video. When y'all rest well. Remember that love is always love, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.